Hello and welcome to another Marty's Matchbox Makeovers video. Today is another unboxing video and I think that this is possibly number 5. Anyway, before I unbox anything, I'd just like to show you something of a novelty item that I got from a relative of mine called Keith Dobson, who lives in... Where the f*** does he live? England's a big place. He lives in Northumberland. Okay. This is not a Matchbox item. It is a novelty item that I thought you might be interested in. And I'll just show it to you now. I don't know how old it is and I have no idea of the history. I can't find any reference to this model on the internet. And I would welcome anyone watching this video if they would please leave some feedback or send me some information as to the origins of this model. It is basically a clockwork tin plate printed detailed fire engine, right? Now when he gave it to me, it wasn't working, it was all seized up. Well, I simply sprayed some WD-40 in the back here and now it actually works. Look, if I wind that up, it won't run forwards though, I don't think, because it's got no front wheels. But, see, it's actually working. So if anyone has any information on this, I'd love to know. So please be in touch. Right, on to the unboxing. So today I've only got 2 packages. This is from a Mr. Richard Andrews from Leichhardt in Queensland. So it's a fellow Aussie. And it's one of these boxes where there's no obvious means of getting into it. So I'll just go down the side here. And down the side here. And let's have a look. Oh, we've got some paperwork accompanying it. Hello, Marty. Please find enclosed a pair of plastic horses for the pony trailer. That's excellent. That means I can crack on and get that one done now. As far as I know, these are original and the correct pieces. Each horse is in a different pose. A good idea by Matchbox, as 2 identical horses would look less realistic. The pony trailer rivet on the chassis is very short. I've only taken one apart so far to replace a missing tailgate. Had to grind the shortest screw to put it back together. Alright, that's good advice. With my previous box, I sent some postcards for you, but forgot to put the covering letter in, so here it is, and somewhat amended. Huh. Remember those photographs that the gentleman sent me of the tractors? This is the same guy. I thought I recognised his name. And point to note, he actually asked me a while ago to send him some yellow barrels, because I don't know if you remember, I did this model up, and I printed some of these barrels out with the 3D printer. And he asked me to send him some. And it was only later I realised that these photos that he sent me included my barrels in them. So that's it worked out quite well. Okay, Richard says that the Matchbox K11 tractor and trailer has a bit of a story to it. He says, I got it for almost nothing, as all tyres were missing. And the trailer towing eye, and so was the tipping body. Okay, so they're all missing. I did not read the ad carefully enough and did not realise it was a king size until it arrived. Must have been a much played with model and it deserved to be saved. Lucky I got a separate tipping body and a job lot, and it had the other half, the float of the holding piston too, a pot rivet now for the new hinge pin, new tyres and towing eye, and the model was back on its wheels with a working tipper. Oh, wow. So it sounds like Richard done a pretty good job on that, so well done, Richard. So the K11 tractor and trailer that Richard's talking about is actually this blue model and trailer up here. So that's what he's talking about, and he's done a good job of restoring it, as per the photos. So let's have a look in here and see what treasures he sent me this time round. Aha! There's something in here. Aha! Of course, it's the 2 horses for the trailer. It took me that long to unbox it, I forgot about the letter. This is awesome. So I can't do these because my fingers are too fat. So I have to do that, unfortunately. I know a lot of people are complaining about it. Oh, look at these. These are two perfect, beautiful specimens of the plastic model horses that go with the horse float. So do you know what, Richard? Because of you, my next video is going to be the horse box. Because I didn't want to start it without these. So this is fantastic. Thank you very much. And they look in such fantastic condition too. They look brand new. That's great. Well worth it. Thank you very much. So for the second package this week, I have this rather heavy one. In fact, it's not rather heavy, it's very heavy. And I'm quite excited. But you know what? It is from an anonymous donor again. So if this is your parcel, please email me so I can give you credit. Because this feels like it's full of goodies. And it's the only information I have is it's come from Hillsdale in England. Okay, so if you are the owner of this package and you've sent it to me and you live in Hillsdale, England, please contact me so I can give you a shout out, because this is quite an exciting package. I know some of you know already that I'm hopeless at unboxing, but you know, I'm giving it my best shot. Wow, now these things here I call quavers, because I remember when I was a kid they used to sell these in England. They were a cheesy snack made from, you know, corn or something. Cook. They're not cheesy, but they remind me of quavers nonetheless. So let's dig out these quavers and see what's beneath. Wow, there's a big thing here. Cover. Oh my god. I can tell you what, I'm excited already, because there is a load of stuff in this box, if you can see it. There's a lot of stuff. And it's a lot of good stuff too. It's the older Matchbox, the ones which I specialise in. And I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm really quite excited. Well, I've got myself a bag now to put some of this packing material in, because it's going to get crazy. That's a lid. That's the roof off of a caravan. That nearly went missing. Before I upend this box, I just want to show you these fantastic looking brushes here that this guy sent me, or gal. They are President brand from Germany. Anything from Germany is good. Look at that. I'm going to give you a close-up of this. That is such a beautiful fine brush. It's unbelievable. This is going to come in really handy for that fine detailing. I'll put those over there. Now I'm going to upend this now and check out all these wonderful gifts. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, what have we got here? Apart from a hell of a lot of Matchbox cars. Let's see. These are all fantastic models. Exactly what I'm after for restoration videos. There is not one here that looks complete at a glance. There's some really old ones, like this little blue bus here that obviously needs a repaint. What else have we got? We've got a fire engine here. The steak truck that someone's painted bright orange. A Studebaker. That's one of my favourites. Look at that. I did a video on one of those. I love that car. Such a classic vehicle in its day. It was rather unique in the fact that it had a rear sliding panel and a tailgate that folded down. You could sit in the back of that and have a picnic. Okay, oh no, there's so much stuff. There! That's a half track? I'm not too sure, I don't think I've got one of those. the old Alvis Stalwart that's featured in one of my videos. Jeez, look at that one. Somebody's gone to town on that with a paintbrush, that's for sure. There's another one. Oh my god. Must be the same person. They painted them both orange. Can you see that? Look at that. Must be the same person did these. They're both painted identically. It must have reminded them of something. Aha, Radio Rentals Rent-A-Set van. Now some of these, they look like the door's missing, but I have found by, past experience that the door is often hidden up in the roof. Now, if I can just perform a little miracle here. There was no door, and now there is a door, but I can't get it out because, there we go, look at that, it was there all along. What kids do is they push them up and they go under that ridge and they disappear. And you don't know they're there, but they're still there. What's this one here? This is a, I need my glasses for this. It is a Mercury Cougar. Nice looking car. Love the hubcaps on that. Don't often do many vehicles with hubcaps on. It seems like Matchbox did a little short run of them and then gave up on the idea. Maybe it was too expensive. Unfortunately, this one's got the tow hook missing. So many vehicles have the tow hook missing. It's not funny. What else? Oh, this hasn't got the tow hook missing. This has got the entire back missing, so it's impossible to flow and repair that without having another model to rob parts from, which kind of defeats the purpose. But you know what? I can use the wheels, and I'm sure that one day the body will turn up and I'll be able to fix that one up. What else we got here? Oh, I like these Mercedes. Look at these Mercedes trailers. They all link together. So in theory you could have like 10 of them being towed by one truck, which would be really cool as a kid. They do have a cover that goes on the top there. So, but you can buy those as a replica part. So these would come up quite nice and complement my Mercedes truck that I did up earlier in the year. Now we've got Snowplow, I think. Yep. Snowplow again with minus the blade. Common occurrence. But still a beautiful little model. I do love the rear body of this. It's so clean and cast and sturdy. I mean, that must have taken a hammering during its time, and it still looks brand new. This one here, I don't think this is an original Matchbox somehow. Looks like it came out of a Christmas cracker. But thank you for sending it, Mr. Anonymous, whoever you are. I like that. I'm going to put that on my notice board, actually, because it's a bit of a quirky thing. Never had one of those before. We got the boat for the boat trailer that I've got. That's going to be good. There's a little bit of damage there. I could fill that up with some Millipup. So many. Ah, look at that. These are for the Land Rover. This here, that's suitcases off the roof of the Land Rover. I don't know what this is though. That looks like it might be the interior of a people mover or something. Look at that. It's 2, 4, 7-seater. I'm not too sure what that's out of. This one here is a nice looking model. I've never seen it before. It's got opening doors. It's called the Pontiac Sports Coupe. I don't know how that one's missed me, but I definitely would remember that grille, as it's such an unusual looking grille. I think you'd remember it. Once seen, never forgotten. There's a caravan with the interior dropped out. That could possibly be the roof for it there. So there's a nice little makeover. Check that out. That's going to be impressive if I pull that one off. Another little Canteen truck. These are fantastic. These are one of the best models that Matchbox produced in the day, to my mind, because they had such a detailed interior. And so it goes on. There's just more and more and more. The 8-wheel crane. There's that colour paint again. Check this out. This person had a pot of fluorescent orange paint, and thought, how am I going to use it? Oh, what? Looks like they gave it their best effort because a lot of these have the same paint on them. Oh, there's the Mercedes truck that goes with those trailers. See, somebody's painted that white. It's unusual. It's all good though. It'll come up good. Here's a... oh, this one's got a little bit of damage on it. It's an unusual format. See, the roof lifts up on that one. It's a... what is this one? It is a Matchbox Lesney, 1970. Superfast Dodge Charger. It's a beautiful looking car. I'd love to see that in real life. I reckon that would look awesome. What else we got here? More of the orange paint. This is one I haven't got. It looks good. Ford pickup number 6. Wow. I quite like that one. That's a beauty. Oh, here's some older ones. E-Type Jag. And the Rolls-Royce Phantom. There's some really good models here. There's another trailer for that boat, I believe. Look at that. Somehow it's on there. So these are really, really awesome. Opel Diplomat. That's the Ford Corsair minus the boat on the roof. The girder truck or pipe truck. Which one's that? Girder truck. There's a part. I wonder what that's off of. Double freighter major pack. Oh, wow. It's got that orange paint on it again. What's with the orange paint? There's a Quaver in a caravan, minus the interior and roof. Aha! I did one of these the other day. It's a furniture removals van, Pickford's. That's seen better days, isn't it? So many here, so many. A fire tender with some wheels missing. Oh, that's a bit of damage on that one. See that? Somebody snapped these off. And the bed of the truck is warped as a result. That would be challenging to fix up that one. Ah, yes. One of my favourite models of all time. The Comet ice cream canteen truck. But once again, as is always the case, well, 90% of the time, the ice cream's missing. Some kids always used to snap the ice cream off for some reason. Saladin with no barrel. That's a common fault. There's a weak point there. They always broke off. What's this one called again? I've done one of these. Dumper truck. That's a sturdy little model. Not much wrong with that. Another girder truck, I think. Or pipe truck. One or the other. They're very similar. I get confused. A road roller. A Denver fire engine with bits missing. And I do not have one of these. And I think this one's going to look good. I'm going to actually do this one. This is called the 8-wheel tipper, but I haven't seen it in the orange before, or with the Douglas decals. So I'm actually quite excited about doing that one up. It's going to look great. So I'm going to put that one over there to remind me. We've got another Ghostbusters Ambulance. I don't know where to stop. Here, these are great. These are always going missing. And I've actually got 2 of them. Off the Elvis Stalwart. So they're very rare. People are looking for them all the time. That obviously goes on there like that. Do you know what? I might do another batch of these because I quite enjoyed doing the Elvis Stalwart last time. And I went to a tank museum the other week and they had one there, a real one in green. I took a photo of it. I might put it up on my channel just to show you what they look like in the real world. And these here, these big container transporters, they have a tractor that tows these. And I can't remember the brand, but they have a distinctive logo here. And I've got a few bits and pieces of these, but never the whole thing. So who knows now, if I go and check out my box of bits, I might actually be able to make one of these serviceable again. So that will make for a good video. So whoever you are, please, please, please get in touch. This is just a fantastic set of vehicles and spare parts. Look at this. More interiors. More interiors. More interiors. And this here, as I was saying before, is one of these canopies for the trailer. So there's just heaps of stuff here. And it is a fantastic contribution to my channel. And I can't thank you enough, whoever you are. It's just awesome, and you've made my day. Oh look, there's parts for the those container trucks. These might be the parts I'm missing. So I'm really excited about this now. I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Spare tyres too. Spare tyres and a roof rack off the Corsair. And there's like a suitcase package which I think comes off of the Fiat model. But I'm not 100% sure. So that's very thoughtful of you. So I've cleaned up. Now, there's just one other thing. Actually, there's two other things I want to show you. Or inform you about, I should say. One is I've now got a P.O. box. So if you want to send anything to me, feel free. You can send it to Marty's Matchbox or Marty's Makeovers at P.O. Box 802 in Werribee 3030, Victoria, Australia. And one other thing before I go, I got some new merch. I bought myself one of my own hats. It's got the Marty's Matchbox logo on it, and they're available online, and the link is in my description on my videos. So feel free if you fancy supporting me for my future videos. So this is Marty from Marty's Matchbox Makeovers saying thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't bore you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.